Well, first of all, thank you for having this hearing. This is a really critical hearing as we really move to a different time, I think, in our country. My home state, aptly named the Gem State, has a long history in mining. Indeed, we have a miner as pictured very clearly on our state seal, and we're very proud of our mining history. Historically, Idaho has been one of the most productive silver producing regions in the world. We also have deposits of many other minerals in high demand today, including antimony, cobalt, and rare earths. Despite having these deposits in places like Idaho, the United States has reached a dangerous and hazardous position for our mineral supply chain. Our supply chain questions came clearly into focus during the COVID times. And now, since the wars have broken out, we've had a chance on all of the committees that deal with the national security to look at these things and realize that we're in a very dangerous situation. Most people, most Americans don't understand that when they pick up anything, whether it's their watch, their smartphone, or anything else, that material had to come out of the ground, then it had to be processed and then refined before it could be used. And people take this for granted without really a thought of where it came from and how difficult these things are to come by. And these aren't, we are over 50% import reliant on over 50 minerals. And these aren't minerals serving obscure or niche interests. They run our cell phones and cars, support clean energy and development, and power defense capabilities. Even worse, we source many of these minerals from Russia and China, or from supply chains that they have control over, or other supply chains in the world that are notoriously unreliable. This reliance had already reached a tipping point, and then came the Rosemont decision. This upended 150 years of mining law precedent to make it even less advantageous to develop minerals in this country. The Mining Regulatory Clarity Act, which I introduced with the chairman, which I appreciate, and brings us back to the status quo. But that should be just the start. It's more important now than ever before that our mining laws are workable and regulations do not inhibit the industry. If we cannot produce the minerals needed for manufacturing, energy, and national defense in concert with our allies and partners, we will remain reliant on unsecure supply chains and reliant upon our adversaries. With this in mind, this committee needs to be extremely careful that any other changes to our mining policy will incentivize growth and investment in domestic mining, not inhibit it. Enacting a gross royalty structure or other burdensome requirements that would make mining less advantageous would be a grave mistake. To secure our supply chains, support clean energy development, and provide for our national defense, we need domestic mining. We have a great deal of domestic natural resources, and we need to take advantage of them. And thank you very much, Madam.